My name's Cavan, founder and CEO of Ellusionist.com. I'm out here in the middle of the desert, for some reason, to tell you about our latest Kickstarter. You know, last year our Kickstarter funded in 0.2 seconds with 9 billion backers, which is incredible when you think about it because there are only 8 billion human beings alive. Our Kickstarter was so good, it resurrected the dead. I'm gonna be honest with you. When the team originally pitched a sequel to the how to do impossible, incredible, crazy, unbelievable magic tricks, I was skeptical. But then I remembered how much money I made. And so I said, screw it, let's do it anyway. My name's Peter Turner, and I'm like a proper magician in that. I'm gonna be the one teaching you exactly how to read minds and do the stuff in this box. Like all of our previous Kickstarters, this set has probably 1 or 2 tricks that you're really gonna want, and then about a dozen or so that you can learn on YouTube for free, all wrapped up in a $100 box. Now look, you want a full performance? We got you. We got you some random ass drone shots of the desert and some reactions from people who look like they're on drugs. Now, although I look like I've tripped and fallen into a bath of Sharpies, I'm actually so good at reading minds that I've not had to pay for anything since 2015. I didn't even have to pay for my house. I just showed the guy some magic and he was like, have it, mate. So how exactly did this magic kit come about? Well, we took 4 of the world's greatest magicians and Ryan Tricks, and we abandoned them on a desert island. We took their cell phones, we took their clothes, we took their money, and we left them with nothing more than a toothpick and a bottle of whiskey and said, make us the best goddamn magic kit you've ever seen. And obviously they were terrified, but they got to work and they delivered. And then they over-delivered, and then they over-delivered. Welcome to How to Do Incredible, Impossible, Amazing, Unbelievable, Crazy Magic Tricks by Ellusionist. Am I a bit proud of that? Yes I am. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Magic News. It is good to be here, and today we're going to be talking about the brand new Kickstarter, the new kit from Ellusionist called How to Read Minds 2, the sequel that everyone wanted. I haven't taken a look at the Kickstarter yet, so in this video I'm going to be reacting to it for the first time and seeing what this kit has to offer, giving you my opinion on whether it's worth probably what is a hefty price tag. Again, I don't even know how much this costs. I'm going in completely blind, but I'm going to take a look at it and see what I think. So without further ado, my name is Cavan, and let's take a look at the Kickstarter. So here it is, How to Read Minds 2, the kit by Ellusionist and Peter Turner. It says, command attention with these real mind-reading techniques that anyone can do. The contents inside this kit will silence skeptics. That is actually a really good tagline. Not sure about the word real. I mean, I guess they are real. It depends on your definition of real, because it's not real mind reading, like you're not actually reading minds for real, but it is real in the sense that you're not reading minds. I'll give them a pass on that, because even I'm confused. The most significant $100 that you'll ever spend. I mean, I feel like we should play a drinking game during this of taking a shot every time they exaggerate, because already there's a couple of shots that I need to take, but I will not do that. Because I will die by the end of this. What's the best $100 you've ever spent? Is it a pair of headphones, a jacket? That is actually a good point. I wonder what the best $100 I've ever spent is. Probably have to say this. Does that jacket guarantee you'll be known as the most interesting person in the room, no matter what room you walk into? I mean, it depends on the jacket, doesn't it? If we're talking about this jacket, probably not. Does it win you free drinks? Here we go again. Peter Turner, the man who has never paid for a drink since, what did he say, like 2015 or something? I'm sorry, but I wrote the sketch in the intro before I've read this Kickstarter, and already that's a tick. Already mentioning free drinks is already a hit. That is incredible. I simultaneously love and hate this marketing thing that Ellusionist have used a few times, where it's like, you can get free drinks with your mind reading or magic tricks, and the weird thing is, it's kind of true. I think some magicians won't want to admit it, but it is true that when you do magic, you occasionally get offered free things. You get invited to parties. You get invited to the after party of the gig you're performing at because people see the magic, they love it. They want to get you a free drink. They want to invite you on to the next thing. It's just not the reason you're doing it. It's a side effect, you know? It's just something that will happen but it's not the reason you do it. Does it build your reputation, establish your presence, and elevate your social currency to astronomical levels? Again, that phrase, social currency, that was something they've used in the past in previous Kickstarters. I'm looking at this from the point of view of a professional magician, thinking, what can this offer me? Will any of these tricks make it into my professional repertoire? Will it be a good investment? That's what I'm looking at. So all of these other things, for me, it's very much screaming aimed at laymen. You know, they're marketing towards laymen. They're marketing towards people who want to be cool, who want to elevate their social currency, to use that phrase, who want to be the person at a party that has that ability. And that is an absolutely fine reason to do it. With this kit, you'll be armed with the most powerful mind-reading skills on the planet for less than $100. Excellent. Less than $100, I can see at the side here, pledge $99 or more to get How to Read Minds 2 kit. Interesting, so it's less than $100, obviously plus a little bit of shipping, depending on where you live. $100 is still a lot of money for a lot of people, including myself. $100 is something that you really have to consider. This isn't something you're just gonna chuck in your cart. I mean, maybe for some people, depending on how rich you are, but for me, $100, I need to really think about this before I make a decision. For the price of one pretty nice jacket, you'll get a box of special props and jackets. Jackets? Oh, gadgets! you get a box of jackets when you... There's so much talk about jackets! I just want to know what you get in the box, honestly, and I think a lot of magicians are going to skip over these first few lines just to find out what's in the box. What am I paying for? What are the props? Okay, that's what I'm paying for. With this kit, you will be able to... Okay, this is the list. This is what I'm after. Have them hold a prediction and think of anything in the world, and it will match your prediction 100% of the time. Okay, interesting. There are obviously a few ways of doing that. Whether this is a new method or something I've not come across before, we'll have to see. Know the exact song they're thinking of is very vague. Again, there are lots of ways that trick could go down, so a lot of these it's hard to know exactly what you're getting. Win any game of 20 questions, play Russian roulette with real money, appear to see through their eyes and tell them which colour cards they're holding one by one from outside the room. Have their chosen card be at their chosen number without ever touching the deck. Now you can replicate the legendary burglass effect. The device does it for you. Okay, this is the only thing out of the kit that I've heard about. I think it's time, though, that we watch the trailer.
Hi everyone. In 2019, me and my team released the How to Read Minds kit.
I don't know why I'm already laughing. It's just funny. Just like the cinematic nature of these trailers, which I think all magic companies are guilty of. This isn't an Ellusionist thing, but it's just like the single piano key, like the Hans Zimmer sort of, I don't know, there's something funny about it. It's a magic kit, you know, and it gets this treatment. I sort of love it, I sort of don't. It's great, let's carry on.
And went on to rack up more 5-star reviews than any other product we produced. But I said to the guys, there's no frickin' way I'm doing a sequel unless it's better than the first. So we sent Peter Turner off grid, no phone, no electricity, no emails.
Yes! Yes! Oh, big hit! Big tick from my prediction in the intro. Oh my goodness. This is something they've done before, where they sort of pretend that they've like locked one of their magicians away to work on this project. Like they did it with like a gaff deck a while ago, with the sort of Kayla Morelli, Daniel Madison gaff deck. They said, you know, we locked them in an apartment and we didn't let them out until they came up with the gaff deck. It's like, no you didn't.
And I'm proud to welcome you to How to Read Minds 2.
What has this got to do with the kit? Why are we showing Peter Turner doing a handbrake turn in a Nevada desert? Show us the tricks, show us full performances. A bit of hype is good, but I mean, really going overboard on the drone shots.
And just like the last kits, we delivered, we over-delivered, and this time we've exceeded anything that we've put out before.
So, we've delivered, we've over-delivered, and we've exceeded. If they do a How to Read Minds 3, You're running out of adjectives, Ellusionist. You're using them all up too soon. They're coming in like, this is the greatest thing ever, but if they do a sequel, they're gonna have to be like, oh, we thought it was the greatest thing ever, but it's even greater this time. After a while, that sort of promotion becomes meaningless because no one will believe it.
Would you believe me if I told you that I knew exactly what dollar bill you'd pick off this wall if you went round to choose one in advance?
I don't think you will know it, however.
I wrote it down. I want you just to put that into your pocket for a second.
Guessing that's
Just
one of the
put that there.
props
That's good.
in
I
the
want you to
kit.
take your
Is
time
that
and walk
clip?
around the
I'm
room.
guessing. I have
You're
no
gonna go
idea.
to $1 bill.
It could just
So
be
take your
a
time, look
simple
around the room and then just
like
point
finger
to
palm
one that you
switch or
feel
something.
Interested in. Curly.
Yes. I have definitely seen
No, it'll be the
mind
name,
readers and
the
magicians,
prediction of the
but
name.
nothing like
30,000 different things you
yeah,
could have
I
chose.
will be mind blown.
Very important part of the trick has been cut out as well, which happens in Magic trailers. This is something I've spoken about before. There was clearly a cut there, right, that hid some of the method. There was no way that she just took it out of her pocket and unfolded it herself without him having to do something, because that is not possible, okay? That is just... can't happen. Now, obviously, there is a reason for this. Illusionists don't want people just watching the trailer, reverse engineering how it's done, and then not backing the project, not getting the kit in order to get the secret, because some of these tricks only work in person, clearly, because if it worked on camera, we'd be seeing it. So they've cut that out to hide the method so that we have to buy the method. This is a very common tactic in the magic industry. Sometimes I understand it. I don't like it. I think that the performance should be seen in full. But who is this kit aimed at? What have I said throughout this video? It's not aimed purely at magicians, it's aimed at laymen. It's aimed at people wanting to get into magic who aren't familiar with methods, and it's aimed at people who just want to be cool at a party, which are both fine, but those people are being misled here. Those people don't understand that a really crucial part of the method has been removed completely from the trick. That upsets me, to know that people are spending hundreds of dollars on a product that is lying to them. That is not how the trick will look.
We've collaborated as a team to design a specific series of props that'll allow you to take that invisible moment of mind reading and turn it into a visual spectacle that everybody can react to. Yeah, take the cap off the pen.
You son of a...
Is that what you were thinking of?
Yes!
Were you thinking of a spider?
Interesting. So that's one of the props, is a spider that comes out the cap of a pen. The word naff comes to mind. That's like something you'd find in a sort of practical joke kit. That doesn't really scream high quality or professional. I get the idea of wanting to turn mind reading into a visual moment. It happens a lot in Magic, and I think it's a really good idea. I just can't imagine myself performing that personally. Again, these are just my opinions. You might see that and you're like, that's hilarious, it fits my style, I definitely want to do it. And I can totally see some magicians performing that and performing it really well. 7 essential props. 7 essential props. Over 50 effects. Okay, I imagine quite a few of those are very similar. 7 props. How to Read Minds 1 included double the amount of props. I'm disappointed, to be honest. I think it's going to be a good product. It's going to be fine. It's going to be okay. $99 for a kit. Is it good value? That's the question. And to be honest, I thought I would be able to give an answer at the end of an 11-minute trailer that I sat through. I read the entire Kickstarter page. I thought after all of that information, I'd be able to say whether it's good value and give my recommendation on if you should buy it and spend $100 or £84 or whatever. And to be honest, I can't. I can't give you that recommendation. I can't give you an answer because Illusionists haven't told me enough in this trailer and in the ad read. I don't know what props are included. I don't really know the tricks. I know a few, I know bits and bobs. I know the music trick, the name prediction, the acorn, those are the ones that are in the trailer, but as for the others that you only get a little sentence about, I don't know if they're any good. I can't tell you that. It's just 90% jargon. It's just 90% this is the best, this is great, this is amazing, but actually no real substance to back it up. This kit was victorious. This kit will work anywhere. This kit won't just destroy a crowd, it will warp the minds of... it's too much jargon. I just want to know what it does and what I can perform. Be honest with me. Be upfront. Cut back on the nonsense and the advertising lingo. The irony of Brad Christian saying this.
You know, truth be told, I hate being sold to. I just went through an experience with a realtor where, you know, they just gave me every bit of fluffy marketing and crazy words and a million adjectives, and you know, you can't stand it, and you just want it straight. So I'm gonna do the same for you in this little thing.
And then having a trailer that is 90% what he's talking about. It's just words. I come away from this trailer confused. Of course, I'm not saying my word is gospel and it should be carved into stone. This is just the opinion of one person. So make sure to leave your opinions down in the comments, and make sure to click the thumbs up button while you're there, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, if you like learning magic, hearing about the discussions on the current magic community, and anything to do with magic, honestly. Anything to do with playing cards, sleight of hand, gimmicks, tricks, all that sort of stuff is right here on the channel. So make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care, guys.